Alright guys, and on today's episode we're going to talk about that you could definitely build the dating life you want, but at the end of the day, you might end up being hollow if you do it for the wrong reasons. And now I'm taking a beautiful stroll, as you can see, in Central Park. Pretty nice right now. It's a nighttime stroll, just gather my thoughts out. And I've seen a lot in my life being an immigrant from overseas who traveled to the States, and I basically came from nothing, working shit-ass jobs, living in the basement, being like piss poor until I got my life together. And I've seen so much during my lifetime, so many experiences that I'm grateful for to shape who I am for today. So let's get into the guts of it. Being a confidence coach, almost got hit by a car, but that is definitely a nice car. So anyway, being a confidence coach, what I realized that a lot of men need to realize, if you bring intangible items to the table, aka your looks, money, status, your apartment, your body, your tattoos, you're gonna realize that you're not doing it for you're doing it for them. And what I mean by that at the end of the day, there's going to be some chinks in your armor. And what I mean by having chinks in your armor, by not building who you are from the inside out. Now, being a coach, I've coached over hundreds and hundreds of men. They all come with me with the same thing. It's like, yo, I make more money than you. I'm more good looking than you. I'm taller than you. I'm a different race than you. Why do you do better than me? Why do you get the respect you get? Why do you get such attraction? And I told them, because I built it from the within. I worked fucking restaurant, busboy, janitor, all that shit, and I didn't care, because I finally realized at the end of the day, you want to build a future. You want to find that partner. You're not gonna get that through a meaningless high body notch count, because that's just gonna validate yourself. And when you try to do things for validation, you're gonna do it with a really weak core. And when you have a weak core, you're not gonna be able to find that person that you want in your life as a partner. Damn, that guy just fucking burped. Well, you guys got that as a funny intake in the video. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Fuck, that was a loud burp. Motherfucker must have had chicken and rice. Anyway. So, and I would tell all of them, when we go practice our confidence coaching in the field, they would see me take the attraction away from them, and they'll be better looking than me, taller than me, more of a beneficial race than me, because I'm just a mixed immigrant who came here and was just humble and realized that the core of a man is the most important thing you can put on the table. You're gonna lose your job, you're gonna lose your looks, and you need to, you're gonna lose your status. The only thing that stays with you to your deathbed is your core masculinity and your confidence as a man. And that's what sets you apart from other people. And to this day, men are struggling because they have lost their way. And when they have lost their way, they don't have the proper guidance anymore because they're scared. They're scared to lead. Also, I can also say that due to the dating market now being oversaturated with women having abundance of choices with dating apps and selectivity, they can just find their perfect guy. So it's what makes you stand out? What makes you different? And you know what makes you different? Your ability to lead, your ability to set respect. And I had to learn that the hard way, because I wanted to fulfill the void in me. I thought having a notch count would change me. I thought living in Chelsea, Soho, or a luxury building would change me. I thought getting a better job would change me. I thought getting a bodysuit of tattoos would change me. But really what changed me was rewiring my brain. Rewiring my brain to become confident within, to become high status within, through my sub-communications, through my tonality, through me leading, through me setting boundaries, respect, for me not dealing with bad behaviors or sass, to able to handle objections in a non-butthurt way and in a way that dignifies myself. All right, we're walking up right now, a little Upper West Side, give you a little spleel. Eventually, hopefully, my ass can move here. All right, this time I'm not gonna get hit by a car. Let's cross the street. I did it. So it's you gotta tell yourself at the end of the day, Do you want to be that guy, which I've seen coaching so many clients, that man that's like in his 30s or 40s, yes, they make 200K. Yes, they have like a fancy building. Yes, they have high status. And they would fight me tooth and nail because of their ego. And they kept saying like, I can never get the girl I want. It's always the girls that pick me. What's that mean? That mean that it's a transactional relationship. And when it's a transactional relationship, she picks you for the wrong reasons. It's because you lack the leadership. You lack the confidence to speak up. She will lead their leadership and use you for your resources. And this is why you need to know your worth as a man to stand your ground. And in order to unlock her femininity, you have to be a grounded, confident man who speaks, who walks, who talks, who leads, who doesn't second guess himself. And to do that, you have to go through repetition, training, going out there in the field, getting rejected, working on yourself, your spirituality, your body, your mind, your health. If you just think like, if I have an endless amount of hookups, eventually I'll become confident, you won't. Because then, let me tell you this, how come when I get all these clients that have like big ass lake hounds, they're just like little babies. Anytime they get like rejected, or anytime they deal with like her giving him an objection or something, they're like, fuck, I don't know what to do. This is usually just like, she makes it easy for me. I'm like, if you're just waiting for that lucky one, then my brother, you built nothing from the get-go. The only thing you built within yourself was just a hollow justification of you thinking that you're a man. Just because you're born a man does not make you a man. What makes you a man is you going through the trial and tribulations, my brother. So if you want to survive today's dating world, today's hectic chaos that we have with the dating market and the oversaturation going on and the war between men and women, you need to stand out. You need to build yourself, and you need to set yourself apart from the rest. And in order to set yourself apart from the rest, join us in the journey of building who you are and building your core. I was just like you. I came from nothing. I was from overseas. I worked crappy jobs. I was a fucking idiot. Went out there until I realized like I gotta snap out of it and build who I am from within. And then you will find your partner and you realize you have something to grow, you have something to look forward to. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's move forward to becoming the kings that we want to be. Salute.